in, my fellow scout troopers, to a 4v4 Napoleon Total War 3 battle replay today at France-6B. Today's replay is sent by Johnny the Bouffon, one of the members of the NTW3 Peeps Discord. So go and check out the Discord, guys. Very active community over there for NTW3 games. His teammates today are Duke, Bingo, and the King of Gondor. Their enemies today are Angry Peasent, Flux, Chaslock 19, and Duxstrike. Rooting for Flux to destroy Johnny, of course. And with that, let's have a look here at the points today. We got, I think, 2 2-pointers, maybe 3 1-pointers, I'm not too sure. Got some blue units there covering the area. We've also got 2 4-pointers on the field today. So, you know, roughly about 13 points up for grabs. Now, Johnny's army appears to be all Mamluk or Mamluk cavalry today. No infantry whatsoever. Now, I could be wrong. Who are these guys here? No, it's all Cav. Alright, we'll see how well he goes. He's obviously confident in his micro skills and going to be really good at micro. He's going to use an all Mamluk cavalry army. Now, Mamluk as an all Cav army can be quite deadly. We've seen time and time again. Good players can be able to use Mamluk to their full effectiveness, destroying their enemy. So we'll see how well Johnny goes today. His allies today are commanding United Kingdom Peninsula, moving down the wide road here. It's a nicely paved road, I have to admit. Definitely one of the nicer roads I've seen in NTW3 so far. Now, that's their opponent there, and Austria. Austria is 1805, okay. He might be facing a French opponent. Looks like he's moving to face him. He's also going to try and take the 1-pointer before France does, and use it to hold the area. Not a bad idea. France does have the high ground, however, and so artillery could be deployed as far up as here, and potentially could reach all the Austrian forces down below in the valleys. So Austria here is in for a hard fight if France is able to establish artillery up here, and if he has like 2 or 3 artillery pieces, which could be numbering 6 to 8 cannons in total. Austria here might need to actually keep his distance, fall back, rethink his approach. I mean, it all depends on how much artillery support this player has. That will determine whether Austria can assault this position effectively or not. But right now he's heading towards him, so we'll see how well that plays out. Yeah, it looks like we might have 2 Austria armies here today. Austria 1809, okay, 1805. It's pretty easy to distinguish. And the other one's going to be an all-French affair here, so Imperials, obviously coalition forces, all France here, it would seem. Can't obviously tell who the French players are. Now, there is, in 9.1 fix, I'm wondering if they have fixed that or not. I don't know just yet. I haven't played 9.1. I'm going to try and get all of these 9.0 replays finished. I've got about 8 more to do in my arsenal. You know, doing 2 recordings a night, 1 NTW replay at least. And all Saturday, I plan to be recording pretty much all Saturday in the future, so hopefully I can get through all my NTW3 9.0 replays, and then I can start 9.1 maybe next week, we'll see. Now, I don't see France anywhere near their coalition right now. Players or teams are moving up. Map is perfect for cavalry warfare, hence why Johnny probably chose a full cav army. I mean, this is one of the maps to do it. Huge area to fight. Obviously, if France wants to take away Johnny's advantage, or cav numbers, they probably need to stick their armies close to the trees in the high ground. Like here would be a good spot to fight. All of our France is here. Fighting over here, anywhere from this point onwards, does play into Johnny's hands. But France does have some good quality cav on their side. They've got their Cassiers, heavily armoured troops.
This building has fallen
Johnny
to
will
the
be
enemy.
relying on his numbers heavily to surround and just crush the morale of the French troops, trying to break them before they have a chance to, well, basically slice and dice his own cav. He can't afford to let France have a go at his own cav. He's got to try and rush him and crush him, overwhelm him, before he has a chance to rally and strike back. If he can strike back at Mamluk is gone. So, see how well that goes out. Anyway. A little small cut here. We've got some artillery firing, but not much else is happening at this present time. And so we'll see you guys soon. So I might be eating my words. This is the second time tonight when I said I'll do a small cutty and come back soon, and they come back only just to find the troops have already started shooting each other before I have a chance to do any cuts. So Austria moved in fast. France got to the building first, but Austrians are charging into the building. They want this building. France sending in support, getting ready to sort of ambush any troops that try to come around the house here. But are there two doors? No, there isn't. There's only one way into this house. And so Austria here probably needs to line up all their units and just nail this house. Looks like we had some Austrian grenadiers here, broken, before they had a chance to get anywhere near the house. This is not good news. Austria here is being forced back. So not too good there for the coalition to start off with. France coming at him hard. He's lost 2 units, on the verge of losing 2 more. Austria sending in their cav, they're trying to keep France at bay. This is fast cav. He's doing alright against the French. Oh, he broke him, but then he lost his own unit as well. Austrian cav over here defeated 53. I'm losing 20 and they broke. Mid-tier cav as well. Bit of a loss there for him. But France is not pursuing. We will get that unit back. Austria here is going to stop being so aggressive with their cavalry. France here has the numbers. He's also got infantry close by in support. Austria can't win at the moment. France is looking to move around Austria here. Where is this artillery going? Yeah, that's a bit risky, mates. I probably wouldn't do that myself. Every chance that they're going to hit their own troops. I mean, shooting at these about 4 or 5 units on the hilltop here. That makes sense. I mean, the elevation should be able to allow the artillery to shoot over the heads of their friendly forces. Over here, though, a wild bow shot will take out these guys out easy enough. France is getting in close. France might have the numbers. He's starting to pivot around here. Should see Austria being forced back any second now. He doesn't have the troops to lengthen his line anymore. Now, I can only surmise that Austria is keeping these 2 units here to try and get some extra kills on this area, on these 2 units as much as possible. They're falling back now, but obviously the closer the enemy gets to them, the more hits the Austrians will be able to kill, or get. But by staying there, they might also condemn themselves to death, because once these guys get into position and start firing on them, even if they retreat, they're going to lose a crap ton of men. So, I guess he was trying to weigh up his options. You know, does he keep those 2 units there? Does he try and try and break these 2 units of French, which might buy him time to retreat if he did succeed? This is just hypotheticals, obviously, because he's not doing it now. But what do you guys think at this point in time? Do you reckon those 2 Austrian units here could have tried to break this unit of French troops? Maybe even this one as well? And would that mess up France's pivot maneuver that he was trying to implement? You know, like wheel these guys around towards the Austrians. I think it would just delayed him. He's got the numbers to overwhelm the other 2 Austrian units here. It would have delayed them a little bit. And maybe given Austria a small boost in confidence. I mean, he's being forced back quite a bit here. He hasn't lost too many troops, but he did lose a couple of units in that first opening salvo. It was a bit of a nightmare for Austria to start off with. Here's Austria here, just charged in, bowled over this unit of infantry with their own cavalry. This is the same unit we saw break before. Now, most of them are getting back up, but still, that was a great charge there. That's one of the Austrian generals there. If there was a French cav unit that's fast nearby, I could have potentially taken him out. Missed opportunity. Marble cav is all over the map here right now. He is mostly with his English ally, but he's sending over a few units now to support his Austrian counterparts. We've got France charging into the Austrians here. What is the France thinking? He charged into 2 units that already formed pike. Okay, he was trying to go after the 5 cannon. France almost got the artillery crew. Almost. Just saved. By the skin of their teeth by that Austrian unit here. We've got the elite Austrian cav, the Cuirassiers. And we've got a nice cav strike on some shaky French units. Oh, we could see a mass tear out for Austria here. Good opportunity. He's got to run in. He's got to send in those 2 cav units now, and he can wipe out this France right flank. He can take out 4 to 5 infantry units and this cav unit as well. Move his cavalry units behind France, get France on the back foot, send in his own battle line here against the French, which will now outnumber the French. Could see big things here from Austria. This is a well-timed counter-attack. Everything seemed to be moving France's way. Austria here lured him into a false sense of security and absolutely slammed down the sledgehammer. And France's ambitions for victory here today. Careful, careful, don't kill your own cav. Too valuable. The cav here doing some easy kills, make sure those units don't come back. Still got to conquer that building though. Didn't work out well for them last time. And the artillery crew didn't lose their horses. Which means Austria can move these guys around still if they wish. You think the good target to shoot it would be this cav unit, because you know obviously if the cannonballs are shot too low, they can take out these French infantry divisions as well. Might be time to switch to canister shot. These guys here are definitely in range of canister. They're falling back.
Our men are running first.
Yeah, they switched to canister. Doesn't look like they lost too many soldiers there in that first salvo. Okay, took out about 10 there, and they broke the unit. France here gets getting overwhelmed. Napoleon, he's on the march. We've got French artillery so close to the cav. Napoleon getting out of there though.
The men are fatigued, sir, and must rest a while.
You could have got that artillery. thought I heard a charge there before, but no, it's just French infantry nearby. Okay, United Kingdom hasn't really engaged anyone just yet. Real battle's over here for now. France possibly has their artillery still firing. Yeah, it is. It's still alive. Cab movement into position. You see the lead balls flying in all directions. I don't think there's any casualties here, the Austrians. Looking very good. Right flank though is taking a beating. All the other units in the line, very nice. And they're winning the shootout.
Our men are running, sir.
Okay, so this plan here, a little bit risky here from the Austrians. Yes, if it works out. They're basically trying to push France back on their allies over here, you know. They don't want them to fall back to the hill. They want to try and keep them in this vicinity. That's why we had these four. I probably had 4 units here moving forwards, sort of prevent these guys from running back up the hill, which it looks like they're trying to do that right now. So the risk of doing that, of course, which is why I believe the Austrians decided not to do that just now, is because they're afraid of that artillery on the hilltop. Which begs the question: why haven't they sent a cav unit through the trees here, do a little bit of recon, you know, see whether or not they can take out that artillery, see what's protecting it. Once they take out that artillery piece, they can basically run France right to the red line in any direction. France will be able to stop the Austrian onslaught. France's artillery is what's keeping them in the fight. Take that away, France is gone. Your one unit here above the river, this guy here needs to be diverted to the right flank. Support them against these 2 French units while these guys here move up and take on these 2. This other one, these 4 units here aren't doing too much. They even send these 3 on a bit of a mission this direction to sort of cut off the retreat of these 4. Catch them in a crossfire, be done with them. And he's sending in 1 unit, but the way he's sending it in, France will be able to fall back. Okay, that plan actually has gone to shit. I would have ended that plan too once I saw these guys appear. Austria should probably pull this unit back. He's going to get outflanked. Now, these units here are controlled by the same player. Get out of there, yeah. Yeah, don't fight that one. You're gonna lose that one. Oh, France could be returning with a vengeance. All these units here have come out of nowhere. We've got 4 massive French units moving up here. Some serious firepower. That's 4, 7, no, 9. 9 smaller units here. Could be of high caliber. They're trying to wrap around the Austrians. Marmlik trying to come to his rescue. He is delaying the enemy. We've got one unit charging directly at him. Actually, no. Oh, yeah, no, he's going to charge him. Good charge. How he knew those guys couldn't form a square is a bit of a mystery. He's obviously played this game enough to know which units can form a square, which ones can't. Because that was a big gamble. But he was confident. Cav did very well. He really covered Austria's butt there. I don't know why the morale of this unit is so shaky. We've got 5-on-1 here. These guys here are going to be shot to shit. Careful with the general too. Huh. Hardly any died there. Yeah, for the general there, Austria. Now they could potentially do another cavalry strike. They seemed to really get Austria out of trouble there on the right flank before. Austria is slowly dealing with France, but not fast enough.
We have killed their general, sir.
They need more resources in the center. Duxstrike, he just lost his general. Killed by Johnny. I know the feeling, mate. I know the feeling. It's even worse when he wards it over you. Well, I lost the unit, but you know, when you take out a general, totally worth it. The United Kingdom pretty much hasn't seen any action at this point. It's not his fault. Looks like his opponent just went to help out his allies over here. Austria seems to be holding their own for the moment. And the red team's placing a lot of hopes here in Austria to hold the line. Alex Cav here is providing decent support so far. We've seen it in action. Johnny's focus probably should be over here, because this is where the French line is at its weakest. If he can help Austria destroy this French army here, then these guys here can start moving straight towards the middle and start pushing the French line back, again outflanking them, forcing them back. Again, Johnny's Cav called to action to halt the French advance. Into the ranks, mostly into units that couldn't form a square. An effective strike. Managed to really get into this player's fate, that's for sure. I want them done. Looks like France is thinking of their own cav strike, but probably shouldn't run these guys through his own troops. You know, these Austria created a huge gap for Malik to move in. I mean, that was a nicely created gap. It was huge, but only it just managed to fit Malik's gap because it was so big to him. France is on the run. Still got to take that building though. That's going to be tricky. And Marmalik's moving in, trying to finish off these French forces. If they can't form a square, they might be too weak to form an effective square. And we've seen squares form small enough to be overwhelmed. They're getting out of there. We've got more cav coming in once again. Don't know where he's going to go for next. He's going after the general? Is he going after the infantry? What's he going after? We've got 3 against French cav here, form square.
Our men are running, sir.
These guys here. No, they're light cav. We're doing alright against 2 French units with infantry support still. And I'm doing exceptionally well. Far better than we're giving credit for. How is that Malik unit not broken? I mean, it's not, Malik isn't really known for their morale. Malik wins the battle over here. Yeah, he's going to get the unit back. Deep in enemy territory. France sending in another unit here to try and break these guys.
Our men are running, sir.
Oh, France manages to break him. But we might get him back. Is that his general? Yeah, that's a Malik general. Napoleon's got to move fast. He's got to try and get to Austria before he falls. Austria won't be able to survive this attack. We've got a lot of Austrian units over here. They're not moving around fast enough. We've got, is that Grenadiers? No, it's just Colorado. We have the own Austrians shooting their own forces in the back.
Our general is under attack.
Looks to be an artillery strike. We got 2 Austrian units there broken at the same time. Little one's in a bit of trouble. Marmalik's cab moving in. Where is that cab going? He's going after the general. Run, French general, run! Here they come! They're coming for you! Will he get away? This indeed might be him. Where is is he already dead? Looks like the general's still alive. Normally should be lining up this unit to charge into the rear ranks of B6. I mean, the unit's big enough, it should be able to engage at least 4 or 5 units. Even if some of them form square, that's when the Austrian infantry moves up to shoot them. So the cav is planning to cross the river. Cross the river, guy. With that, oh, hang on. Looks like Johnny's carried that intercepted.
The men are fatigued, sir, and must rest a while.
And they've been sent running. Yeah, France just needs to keep pace with them, wipe them out. Easy enough. Yeah, this unit ain't coming back. Just slicing through them like butter. Johnny was going to charge in before. He would have lost a few of his own cav there to those English infantry. They were firing his direction the whole time. England's going to move up here. He's got to put pressure on the French, try and force them off Austria. He can do it. France maintains control of the building, and they're not defeated. This player is still standing. His army's almost been wiped out, but he's still got a few units in play. I should spread these guys out a little bit. Get more guns pointed at the enemy. Nice artillery hit. Got 4 units still in play. French forces here breaking. So all these French units are breaking. Okay, Austria will win this one over here. Still saying I got to take that house, and Austria might struggle with the units he has left. It doesn't sound like France can win this fight against England and Austria. The firing arc from the United Kingdom is just too big. Still got some Marmite cav in reserve just waiting to be sent in. England's just got to move up. Just got to keep applying that pressure, turning up the heat. Where's that Marmalade cavalry? I think we can really use his support here. We've got about half an hour left on the clock. No movement there from Marmalade. So he didn't want to send those guys in the first place because he thought they might break it. But as soon as he sent them in, which they did. Not firing position. Yeah, he's getting back into the line. I was just trying to thread the gap. Going off of the artillery.
Our men are running for it.
Union Cat coming in to wipe out the French. Union Cavalry not done. All breaking. He's falling back before the job is done. We've got to charge into the flank of that unit. They would have broken. Would have been over there. France able to amass a decent resistance and actually throw Austria back over here. He's falling back to his teammate. Meanwhile, England's trying to finish off these guys. Nothing but Cav. They need infantry here to help these guys win. Take out that square. So the Austrians are trying to scare these French units off the field. Francia was falling back, which was, you know, he had a large army here before. Now, all those units here could be hidden. I think they have to be hidden because his army looked far bigger than that before, that's for sure. And they weren't broken. Okay, the Austrians have re-engaged. The first units on the scene here, one's broken. What are these Austrian players doing? You trying to get out of here or what? He's trying to use the barricades as cover as he retreats. He's also trying to fire from a place of cover. So they have a straggler unit over there. So one French infantry unit. Up against one that's nearly broken, and a relatively healthy one over here. These guys here plenty to run. Move it, look, get up here. Help these guys take on this French unit before he's overwhelmed and beaten. nice tight shootout here. It's gone the Austrians' way, especially with breaking that French unit on the left. Over here. Armor coming in. Another cav strike. He's got his teeth into 2 units here. They're all nice to form square. I'm trying to ruin any potential plans the French have here to try and annihilate Austria, England, and Norway. This is where you need the artillery. So I guess France is actually wondering to himself now, how many can I bring down before I'm finally overwhelmed myself? Malik has exhausted a lot of his forces. He doesn't have much, but he has enough to be a real thorn in France's side. Potentially could deliver the death blow here to the French army alliance entirely. These 2 units here could cause a lot of trouble. Only just mopping up these guys, making sure they don't come back. Just he's sort of running cleanup duty here. He's a garbage collector almost. He's sort of clearing the battlefield of their enemies. We've got a unit here of United Dragoons and some Brunswick Hussars. 2 units lying in wait, winded, just trying to maybe rest up for a final charge here. The 2 units here. This artillery is well defended. Not going to be easy to take it. England charges in, they'll probably lose their 2 cavalry units. Might not even succeed in killing the artillery. That's the risks he has to weigh up. These guys here, they seem to move up as one, you know? England moves up, Austria here moves from the side. Maybe these 2 United Kingdom cavalry units here move either side here of the squares, you know? Try and find an opening, and then charge in, take out the artillery. The French lose a critical part of their defense, and then they're finished. Oh, yeah, the Austrian units here moving a bit too close. I think they're going to break before they have a chance to really do anything. Everybody's got these. This is a 5-pounder artillery crew. Why would the Austrian player sacrifice his artillery crew? Surely they could simply mount their artillery and just get it firing again. I didn't think it was in a bad position where we last saw it anyway. Looks like Austria's going to get into position before the United Kingdom counterparts do. Alright, they're about ready. United Kingdom really needs to move and press the attack now. We've got those cav units waiting in the trees. Almost there. The artillery's really giving them hell. France is a little bit disorganized. Looks like England's in position. Over here. France was sneaky. We got the general here, the Marmalade general, trying to come to the aid of their ally. Probably will actually succeed too. Someone, yeah, they are running now. I thought they were walking before. Nice hit there. Really, really good hit. You've got to be careful. Frying canister shot. Yeah, they're going for a bayonet charge. That cav should really be on the move. And we've got the cavalry on the move. We've got the artillery crew running away from their defenders here, from their protection. Cavalry charging in before the French can form square. This isn't the time to fall back. You're going to press the attack. You got one. And that's it. Again, no flags. I don't know what's going on here, but that was interesting. But that was definitely going the Coalition's way, so well done to Johnny and his team on their victory today. Going through the kill counts here. This is really strange. 137. 2 units getting over 100 kills, all the way down to 3. But well done to Johnny's team for the victory. It's a shame I can't really see who's playing. I swear I installed everything correctly. Everything seems to be okay in terms of gameplay. I'm not seeing any odd moves from all the players. Everything seems to be running smoothly for the most part. But still, if you want to see your own replay featured here on this channel, you can send it to my email at scoutsentertainment@gmail.com. You can also post it to me directly on Discord. You can join my Discord server, Scouts Reconnaissance, and post it there. Or you can simply tag me in the replay post on the NTW3 Lords Discord as well. This is Micka from Scouts Entertainment signing off. Goodbye, my fellow Scout Troopers. Catch you in the next Total War battle.